Hi there folks, and welcome back to Ukes with Alex. This is the ukulele channel where we do some podcasting, we do some lessons, we do some comparison videos, and we just try and learn as much about the ukulele as we can along the way. Today we're going to look at a tune that I play in the Southern Ukulele Store comparison videos. It's not the tune I play the most, but it's one that I've played probably 100 times in these videos, and just this morning I had 2 comments from people asking how to play it, so I'm going to have a go at teaching it. And it's not my first time trying to teach it, but it's a tune that I find much easier to teach face to face. So if at the end of the lesson you still have some questions and you've stuck through to the end, by all means just comment with your question, or you can contact with me at ukeswithalex@gmail.com. But we're going to play this tune for you now and see if you recognise it. Do you recognise that tune? Well, if you do recognise that tune and you want to learn how to play it, this is how we play it. So it's all based around C and A minor. We have our C chord here. C chord you'll hopefully all be familiar with if you're trying to learn this. Otherwise, I think go back a few steps and meet us here when you get there. But the C chord is open, 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 3rd fret on the A string. So we're going to play all strings with your thumb, 1st, 2nd and 3rd finger. So you're going to pluck them at the same time. Let's practice that together on the C chord. Okay, so we're going to play it again. And then on the 2nd to 3rd fret, you're going to hammer. So you're going to hammer on 2, 3, 2, and then we're going to move up to that E string and play the 3rd fret there. So it goes. And when we get to that 3rd fret at the end, we're going to play just with our 1st and 2nd finger on the C and E string. And this is the hardest part of the song. So once you've mastered this, the rest of it should be all gravy. So we've got C. Let's try that again. We'll do it really slow together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So let's recap that one last time. It's C, 2, 3, 2, and then with your 2 fingers, the 2 middle strings with your 3rd fret on that E string there. Yeah, you think you got it? Great. So let's stick with those 2 fingers for now. We're going to go, which is open, and then 2nd fret on the C string, 1st fret on the E string. We're hammering on, and then we play the same chord pattern but 2 notes up. So we go, and if you can add some vibrato, which is when you move the strings just back and forth, I can't speak today, back and forth on the fret, I think that helps, especially with larger scale instruments. You get a bit more sustain. So and then the new pattern, so open, 2, 1, 2, 1. So we go. I hope you're with me. And then the second part of that first half, we go. You've got that, okay? So part 1, and then we leave the first 4-note strum out the second time, and we just do the hammer on. Okay? And then we repeat that last phrase from the first half in reverse. So we go 4, 3, 2, 1. So. And we do the slide from the 4th and 3rd fret down to the 2nd and 1st, okay? And you play the open strings. So, if you're caught up, great. If not, go back and do it again until you get to this point. And now I repeat that. Sometimes if I'm doing a video where I think that the instrument needs a bit more time to show off its personality, I might play that for a few times, and you can do what you want with it. But all I ask is that if you turn this into a song, remember that you need to credit me, because I've been sitting on this piece of music for 17 years and never done anything with it, and I'll be extremely frustrated if I inspire you to write a #1 hit. So we got to that point. Now the next part, we're just ripping off Stairway to Heaven. So we go A minor, and the second chord is 1st fret on your G string, open, open, 2nd fret on your A string. So we go, okay, and then C, 2, open. So I'm probably speeding ahead there. So we've got A minor, 1st and 2nd, C. You following me? So we've got 3, 2, open, and then back onto that E string for the 3rd. And then the hard bit here is to play a D chord straight out of that. So there are 2 ways you can do it, and I play it multiple different ways deliberately depending on how hard I'm finding playing that instrument. So we go, the first one is to do a full bar chord D, if you like the stretch of your instrument and you're comfortable with it. Or you could do a 7th chord. Or if you're struggling to make that stretch, you can just do a D7, which is the 2nd fret on the G string, open C, 2nd fret on the E string, open A. They all sound really good. So for the sake of this video, when we play this through in a moment together, we're going to play the easy D7, which is just the 2 fingers on the 2nd fret of the G and the E string. And then we end the song by doing that same first pattern again. And then we slowly move down the chromatic scale there on that chord on the 2nd phrase, which is 4-3, 3-2, 2-1, and then we end with a C further up the neck, which is the open, open, 8th fret on the E string and 7th fret on the A string, and we end with that chord there. And the reason we play that chord there, if we're testing a ukulele, is to show off how good the intonation is, because people always ask me if something's intonating well, and that's my one-note way of showing them in a video. Let's play it together. Hopefully we're still on the same page as each other here. So. Very good, very good. Okay, hopefully I didn't rush through that too much for you folks. If you have any questions, as I said at the beginning of the video, please email me ukeswithalex@gmail.com, or better yet, why not sign up to my Patreon? My Patreon channel is patreon.com/ukeswithalex. You can gain early access, and there's various different tiers for different types of memberships and what you may want from the channel. I'm Alex. Have a great day. Thank you so much for learning my song, and I'll speak to you soon.